Oh, I'm live. Oh, sorry guys. I didn't realize I was live. But so I have a question. Don't mind my lollipop. I'm sorry. I love Mexican candy and chili. So good, but it gives me like mass sour reactions. Really sucks. Hi, Divine Pisces. So I don't know about you guys, but I sometimes dream about celebrities. And these are very personal, intimate dreams. And it makes me wonder, like, do we have soul ties to celebrities? Is it a possibility if the circumstances were right, or, we put ourselves in the right place at the right time and we met a celebrity, what kind of stuff would kick off? I'm not saying, that we're destined, some of us might be, but I'm not saying, like, myself, for example, I'm not saying I'm destined to be with a celebrity. But if I had been in the right circumstances at the right time at the right place, would I kick it off with a celebrity? And how would that work? So, um, I was dreaming about, so I was like having this huge Gossip Girl fan crush on Ed Westwick. And I just finished a series like maybe 2 weeks ago. And I was dreaming about him just because I was thinking about him constantly. But I noticed that when you connect and think about, we're all connected on a conscious level, right? So when you think about someone constantly, you end up like dreaming about them. And I've always wondered, because I've had some weird dreams where I've actually ended up in people's dreams, or conscious mind, and I was like, what am I doing here? How did I get here? And this person was like, what are you doing here? And I'm like, I don't know how I got here. So the dream with Ed was, um I don't know, we were dating and we were intimate, and I was like, oh wow, this is pretty cool, pretty interesting. So I thought about getting up and I was going to do a tarot reading on what it would be like if Ed and I had gotten in a relationship, because he's a Cancer and I'm a Taurus, and water signs and earth signs are really well together. Apparently, Cancers are really good for water or earth signs. I haven't met a Cancer yet that I've, had a good personal relationship with, but I can tell you that the energy between us is fire. It's like, whew, it's, whew. But it's just the Cancers that I've dated have been not so, they've been kind of like, they're not in their best higher vibration. They kind of been in a lower vibration, and so things didn't work out between us. So it got me thinking, and I was going to do a tarot reading, what my relationship with Ed Westnick would be like if we had crossed paths, right? So here he is, because he's a Cancer. Oh my God, I think he's so attractive. So I just wanted to ask, like, how would our relationship go? And this isn't, he's not the first one I've had dreams about. I've had dreams about Justin Timberlake, which is really funny because when he was with NSYNC, and he was in a limo, and I was getting ready to go and hang out with him, and all I remember was saying to him, play that funky music, white boy. And I was like, why would I say that to him? That's so funny. And then I've also dreamt about Johnny Depp and Daniel Radcliffe, because I had a big crush. Johnny Depp's my all-time favorite. He's so weird and strange like me. And then Daniel Radcliffe, also, I really like him. He's super cute when he was in Harry Potter. Just like his nerdy character of Harry Potter, I guess, is what I really fell in love with. But I had a dream about him. And so it made me really wonder recently, after I had my dream about Ed Westwick, is if we could ever be with celebrities, and if celebrities were our soulmates, at, if it was a possibility between us. So it's like we're drawn to them for a reason, right? We find them so attractive and we're drawn to them. So could they be like a soulmate? So let's ask that. Could celebrities be soulmates to normal individuals who, how would you guys like refer to normal people? Could celebrities be to soulmates to average people? Let's do that. We'll say average people. When did it come out? Nine of Cups. So I'm guessing that's a yes. So yes, okay. So that is a possibility. So let's see. Let's see what Ed Westwick and our relationship would be like. can you tell me what, if I ever ran into Ed Westwick, what would our relationship look like? We'll do the Celtic cross. What would our relationship look like? I'm gonna pull if nothing falls out. 9 of Wands in reversed. Ed Westwick and my relationship, what would it look like? An overall general feeling. Wow. Oh my gosh. The Magician. Heck yeah, I would try to manifest that. Duh. So far, I have the Page of Cups as me, which is so true. Amorous, like, it's so amorous. The 9 of Wands in reverse as a situation, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like we would be like that couple that could make it, but we had lessons to learn, right? All right, Ed Westwick and my relationship. Yes, I understand it's fantasy. I get it. I'm gonna pull if nothing comes out. Ooh. Death card in reverse. What would I be resisting though? The 8 of Pentacles. Page of Wands. 10 of Cups. Ed Westwick and my partnership. What does it look like? The Emperor. I could see him as an emperor. I really could see him as an emperor. The 4 of Pentacles. Restriction. I would be afraid that he would restrict me. One outcome, please. One outcome, please. For Ed and I. The Star card. So there's a possibility here. There's a huge possibility here. Let's see. Let's see what this is. Oh, I know what that is. That's right. So, okay. Oh my God. So if Ed Westwick and I were in a relationship, this is what it would look like. I would be very much in love, but I would be going crazy. And I can tell you that that's probably true. I would be going crazy because he's famous and probably all these people would hit on him. So I don't know if I would be able to handle that, but I would be so in love with him, not only because he's a water sign, but because, you know, he's a Cancer and he's attractive. He's super attractive to me, and that accent, and it might be a little bit toxic just because I would be so amorous, right, towards him. So that would definitely be an issue between us, is the fact that he's famous. He probably would have all these people hitting after him. This is probably why we're not with celebrities. It's probably why celebrities stick with celebrities most of the time. So yeah, I would be unbalanced, but I would be so in love with him. I would be very amorous towards him. Now, for our issues, we would have the Wheel of Fortune, so things would probably be going slow. We might be in and out of each other's lives. Very much how a lot of my water sign dating had gone, was together, break up, together, break up, together, break up. So a lot of the water energy that I've been dealing with was like that. So it wouldn't be a shocker to me that Ed and I would be like that. But we would have the possibility, because this is in due time. It's almost like learning experiences, right? And behind us would be like a resistance to trying to change. Either him or me would be resistant to changing. And let's see. Now for my thoughts in regards to the situation, my conscious mind, we're looking at, I would work really hard on the connection. So I feel like if the issues that we would face would be like mostly due to his probably his famousness, his infamousness, his celebrity status. And so if in the past, I would probably like, it's not my fault, you know, it's not me. But in the future, I would definitely try to work really hard on changing that for us, because, you know, it's not fair that if you care about someone and, you know, their social status is a lot different from you. Oh my God, I'm getting Pride and Prejudice. Like Pride and Prejudice scene where he's telling her, you expect me to rejoice in the inferiority of your birth rank. And I feel like that would be our issue, and I'd be like, that's not fair that you're famous and I'm not. You know. So it would be definitely something that I would have to work on. It would be quite interesting, actually. So what would be about to happen? We would, Page of Wands, this series, the Page of Wands, let's take a look. We're looking for page energy. Not that. Here we go. So the Page of Wands would be like a type of good news coming in for us. So our relationship would be like very active, very energetic, probably cheerful, and, you know, functional. We would probably play around a lot. Very like lighthearted and loving between us. Now, as regards to my fears, it would be like that he would probably find someone else that he could love, or I wouldn't be able to provide enough for him. Like I wouldn't be enough for him. My environmental factors would be that his social status. So this is a huge aspect. If we were to date, would be the dynamic between our hi would be the dynamic between our connection. So what is it that I really wish for? Four of Pentacles. I don't really wish for that. Four of Pentacles, restriction. My hopes, more like my fears would be this. What you really wish for, hopes and fears. Fear would be restriction, that I would be restricted. But our future outcome, like my question was, how would our relationship dynamic be? Good. It would be good. The Star card. Yes, I am right now. It would be the Star card. So we would have definitely things we had to work on, and I feel like those things would mostly be probably our social. All right. So I would love to hear your guys' theories on this, and in regards to if we have celebrities that could be soulmates. Like, is it a possibility that one day if we met them, we would get along with them so well that we would end up in a relationship with them? Go ahead and leave your comments below and let me know what you guys think.